It's the Football Daft podcast with Ewen and Grado, and we're talking Love Island again as we try and identify the best looking footballers in Scotland that are good enough to go into the Villa on Love Island. Now, last week on the show, we had Megara Fury here and Debbie, who chose the best looking goalkeeper along with Grado in Scottish football, and they chose Wes Fodringham of Rangers as being the best looking goalkeeper.
Why?
There's Megara, already excited at the fact that I mentioned Wes and his big hands, big shoulders.
Big shoulders.
Yes. You said you think he'd be a dirty?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
And
I'd hope.
And the best looking defender that you all agreed on without hesitation, the best looking defender was from Hibs, Lewis Stevenson.
Yes.
So there we go. We've got our Love Island goalkeeper, our Love Island defender. They're already in the Villa. It is now time to find out who we think is the best looking midfielder, striker and manager. So in the studio with us again this week, Megara Fury, Scotland's leading dominatrix. Hello there, Megara.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm amazing.
Good last week, wasn't it?
Yes.
You enjoyed that show last week?
It was so much fun.
Well, clearly you liked it because you're back.
I know, and I've had macaroni 3 times.
Because Grado loves it. He's recommending it.
Put me right in the mood for it.
And no Debbie this week. You've brought another friend with you this week.
Yes.
Who is also a dancer and has been dancing for how many years?
5.
5 years. Kaylee is your
Hiya.
name. And where do you dance, Kaylee?
I am currently dancing in 7th Heaven.
I know that club. I know people
You've
that...
got a membership, have you not?
That's 2 people know.
He's never out.
Was you not in there the other time?
The reason that you're here with Megara is because with Grado, you're going to now identify who we believe to be the best looking midfielder in the Scottish Premiership. And the women that work here at the 4 Network have whittled it down to the best 4. You now need to find the best looking one. Pick one out of these 4. Grado, Megara, and Kaylee.
Thank you.
So, Grado, name the 4 midfielders we've got in front of us.
By the way, I'm just looking here. They're Hackett. Ryan Edwards of Hearts, Casper Sloth of Motherwell.
He's a new signing, by the way, at Motherwell.
That's right. Ryan Flynn, St Mirren. Who's that? Ian Viggers.
Ian Viggers, yeah.
Ian Viggers. Ross County, sorry.
Ross County, yeah.
Hold on a minute. Casper Sloth?
Yes.
Fucking name's that.
He's Motherwell's new signing.
Casper Sloth?
Castor Slow. Out of all the midfielders playing in the
Sounds like a
Premiership...
bad-
Sounds like a wrestler, I think.
Right.
Sounds like a diehard
Can I just...
Aye.
What are you thinking? What's your first impressions of the 4 players that I've given you?
Right, okay. Ryan Edwards. I do like a long-haired man, but...
Isn't your current boyfriend long-haired?
Yes, he's
Yes.
got long hair. But this guy's nostrils.
What, Ryan Edwards?
This
Just have my
guy's
nostrils.
nostrils.
I'll get my fucking nostrils.
I know. So I'm no shagging you.
Bastard nostrils.
It's always something that lets you
shotgun
know.
nostrils.
I know, man.
So that, no, I can't. Cause
So the nostrils are a no-no for you?
the nostrils, man.
Right, so you like the hair?
I like the hair, but he looks a bit skinny, I know. So Casper Sloth looks like his face has been photoshopped onto that. It's a very square jaw, but he's all right.
It looks as if he gets his eyebrows waxed.
He does, doesn't he?
But
He's
you-
really nice
Is that not
eyebrows.
kind of... That's not the deal anymore. No, he's are on to thick eyebrows now, he's not?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
Okay.
He wants a pair of slugs on top of your head, no thank
Ah,
you.
just
no.
all get yours waxed then, aye?
Absolutely.
Right, okay.
I get a lot of things waxed.
Your oxels.
So
in bits.
Ryan Flynn looks like a wee kind of nice guy. He looks like he'd be too nice. I'd say Ian Viggers.
So,
I think he
Ian
looks...
Viggers.
I think he looks like a do-gooder. No, sorry, I'm looking at Ryan Flynn.
Ryan Flynn looks like a do-gooder.
He
doesn't
does look like a
He looks
do-gooder.
like the kind of guy that would try and get you to give money to charity on Buchanan Street, and I'd walk right by him,
Aye.
right
That's
past him.
actually a perfect
Ian Viggers,
description.
though. Ian Viggers.
Viggers, he's... he looks like a party. He looks as if he goes to Nando's with his mates.
Aye,
Didn't
he just looks like he'd be a good one-time kind of thing, but no really like a long-term.
No. He just a wee roll about the bed with. Something like
A
that.
pump and dump.
A pump and dump.
so that's Ian Viggers, aye? A pump and dump.
A pump and dump.
So, Kaylee, you've been quite quiet looking at these 4 gentlemen. Who's the best looking midfielder, in your opinion, in Scottish football out of the 4 we've given you?
I'm not going to lie, I'm not blessed with a lot of choice.
Are you not a fan of either?
Not really. Like, Ryan Edwards, his hair's far too long. Like, unless I'm jumping on his back, that's no good for me. Casper, I suppose.
Aye.
So you're a Casper guy.
He's got the Love Island hairdo, white enough, so he's the best one out of a bad bunch, I suppose.
So now we make a decision. So I'm going to go and ask each of you individually. Grado, who gets your vote for the Villa?
I'd say my vote for the Villa's going to be Ian Viggers.
Ian Viggers.
Of Ross County.
Yes.
Aye.
Good
Just
choice.
thinking something, Megara.
Good choice.
Right, Kaylee, what you think?
Free minge for the ginge.
Free what? What'd she say?
Free minge for the ginge.
That's all I can say on that, do you know what I mean?
So we have a vote, an overall vote, which is Ian Viggers of Ross County has been voted the best looking midfielder in the Scottish Premiership, and he enters the Love Island Footballers Villa.
Good luck, Ian.
Well done,
Good luck, you'll
Ian.
need it, Ian.
Right, it's now time to discuss the best looking striker in Scottish football. And we've got 4 that the women of the 4 network have chosen. You now to choose.
Why does he look like he's tried to fart?
Aye, yes, he's got that kind of, what do you call him? It looks like Darius or something, doesn't
Who's
he?
this? Who are we talking about?
Well, look, we're looking at Brian Graham of Ross County, who's joined by Lee Miller of Livingston, Eamon Brophy of Kelly, and Christian Dodge of Hibs.
New signing at Hibs. So we've got the 4 strikers. 4 strikers. Who is joining the likes of Lewis Stevenson, Wes Fodringham, and Ian Viggers in the Love Island Villa?
Well, Eamon, now he's a wee wido. I bet he kens his. Good luck. What do you think?
Who you going? Megara, let's run through the players for me.
I think, I don't know, man. Lee Miller looks like you could get a better photo of him. But I can see the receding hairline, so...
Brian
Not
Graham
sure.
looks a bit too kempt for me.
Brian Graham, though, it's that expression in it. It looks
Hello.
like he's trying to do a fart.
Aye.
Or a difficult poo. And is that his cum face? That's what I want to know, because that looks like it might be his cum face.
It does, doesn't it? Like that
Yeah,
squinty
it's
eye,
like-
like one of them ones.
Yeah.
Well, Brian Graham, if you're on Twitter or anything, let us know if your profile picture for the Ross County photo shoot is that your cum face, mate. Try and get back to us
Or,
and let us know if that's
you
your cum
don't
face.
mind, could you please just knock one out and take a photo
Aye.
at the right moment?
Let's see your cum face.
And in fact, take a video and just screenshot it for me.
Aye.
That's probably the
We'll do it
easiest
before.
way.
And I'll send you mine and all. I'll send you mine back.
So,
We're doing swapsies, are we?
Aye, aye.
Right, okay. We will tag in Brian Graham from Ross County with that clip, Grado asking him for a picture of his cum face.
that would be
I do.
that'd be good.
Right, so we've got our 4, right? So we've had a wee bit of chat about them. So who is the best looking footballer, the best looking striker that's going to join the rest of the team in the Love Island Village?
Do you know what? I'm going to nominate Brian because he'd be entertainment. Just because you can look at that, he just looks trouble. Doesn't he? Do you get what I mean?
Like trouble.
What do you think, Kelly?
His troubled cum face is doing it for me and all. Let's
Is
have him.
A troubled cum face.
Let's have him and all. Let's whack him in there. Let's see what he's got.
You take them all.
Aye, let's get Brian in there. Let's get Brian in there.
See what his tackle's like.
I like that. So have we decided then, is it Brian Graham of Ross County? That
Got to be
Yes,
Brian.
it-
Aye.
yeah.
he's the best looking striker in Scottish football.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he is going into the Love Island Villa with all the rest of the footballers.
He sure is.
We now need a manager to be in charge of this team in the Love Island Villa.
I don't need to look at the 4.
Here's the 4.
Right.
Here's the 4 managers in the Scottish Premiership.
Thank you.
Okay, so Grado, name the 4 managers that are being shortlisted as the best looking manager in the Scottish Premiership.
Jim Goodwin, New St Mirren boss. We've got Stevie G, no questions asked, it's him. Angelo Alessio of Kelly and Stuart Ketwell from Ross County. But hold on a minute, Stuart Ketwell's eyes here.
I know.
You don't think so?
That guy's a fucking dream, isn't he?
Aye,
My
man.
wet dream right
Holy fuck.
Stephen Gerrard's got too much hair.
You think?
Aye, it's down to here.
Oh, no.
Aye.
No.
Are we liking the Ross County manager?
Aye.
Aye, mate, if I'm telling you, Fuck him,
In a fucking big way.
Aye, fuck him in and
He's a bit of a salt him.
seen him in in bed with my bird. I'd
Yeah.
fucking tuck him in.
I think if we do more than fucking
Is Jim Goodwin biting his lip?
I don't know, man.
Is he like?
Is that a seductive pose there?
Is he biting his lip?
Oh, do that again. Oh.
So we've got the 4 managers there. We've got Jim Goodwin of St Mirren. We've got Stephen Gerrard of Rangers. We've got Angelo Alessio of Kilmarnock. And we've got Stuart Kettlewell of Ross County. Now, Ross County have already got 2 players in the best looking team. Do they have the best looking manager? Grado.
I can't get over his eyes.
So
Oh my God, man.
has Ross County got the best looking manager?
Have we not? Have we
I think
picked
it
more
is, mate.
people
I mean,
from
I
Ross County?
know that I
haven't
know
we?
that Stevie G is my Lord and Saviour.
Where is Ross
but-
County? Out of interest.
Up in
Dingwall.
Dingwall.
Yeah.
Fuck's Dingwall. Where's that in
It's
here?
up there. Here's the thing, though. 2 out of the 4 players that we've chosen are from Ross County. Are we picking the manager of Ross County as the best looking as well?
Oh, I don't know, because Gerrard, he's a bloody hunk, isn't he? I wouldn't
He
get out of
is,
bed.
he is.
I'm really torn between the 2. I would have
So is it
one.
a straight fight between Gerrard and Kettlewell?
For me, it is.
So it's Rangers versus Ross County.
I think
Yes.
so.
Right, okay, so I'm going to ask you first, Kaylee.
Aye.
Kaylee, who is it, in your opinion, is the best looking manager in the Scottish Premiership?
Oh, I'm torn. I don't know. I like them both. I really
You
do.
can't have both, only one.
Why?
Because you have to pick one.
Oh, it's the eyes, man. I feel a bit hypnotised.
And yeah, I know.
Yeah, they are. They're really doing
So
it
who
for
you
me.
picking?
Stuart.
Stuart Kettlewell.
Stuart, we'll have you. Come on down.
Stuart, we love ya.
Okay, so that Stuart gets 1 vote for the best looking manager in the Scottish Premiership. What are you going for, Megara?
I mean, Stephen Gerrard back in the day, maybe, but right now.
Oh, he's no aged.
See with that salt and pepper beard and the Stuart Kettlewell.
Aye.
Easy.
He's a fucking
Easy.
shag, isn't he?
What's a fucking
He's
ride?
a shag.
So you go with Kettlewell as well?
Fuck it, well, mate.
Full house.
I might start supporting Ross County.
So that's it. We have picked our best looking manager and our best looking goalkeeper, defender, midfielder and striker in the Scottish Premiership. 3 of the 5 are from Ross County.
That's mental, isn't it?
That is mental.
Just to give it something.
Before we let you 2 go, remind us, Margara, of the ask700.org, this campaign that you've got going on right now, which is important to you and important to 700 women across Scotland.
So the Ask the 700 campaign is the campaign to save up to 700 jobs in Scotland, women that are dancers in strip clubs. It is a job, get past all of the fanciness and get past all the lingerie and everything else. It's a job like any other. People go to work to make money, to pay the bills, to put a roof over their heads, to put clothes in their wains' backs. And this is just a job like any other, and it deserves to be saved. And these women deserve to be able to just go to their job and not get hassled with the thought that
Worry about it and all.
without the worries, you wouldn't take any other job away. So we need to save these jobs. Absolutely.
Megara, is there a chance that people like Kaylee and Debbie, who was on last week, could be out of a job?
There's always a chance, and this is why we need to fight this tooth and nail, and this is why we need to get the public responding to this consultation, and sending a real strong, clear message to the council that we want to keep these clubs, and that we would rather have the clubs here regulated to create. And if we do the regulation part of it and we do the licensing part of it, what that does is it sets really good gold standards right across the board. We welcome that. We would like them to be licensed and regulated, but we just want the number of licences to stay as they are just now. There's 3 clubs in operation. There's 4 licences available. They can either have the 4 licences and leave room to open another club, or keep it at the 3. And then you're even getting rid of 1 licence, and then that will be fine. We just want to make sure that the women can stay in the job that they enjoy, that they love, and just to keep the status quo. That's all we want. But we need the public to respond and send a real clear message to the council. We'll be in Buchanan Street every Saturday between 1 and 3 p.m. outside the Apple Store. You can come and talk to us, you can come and ask questions, you can come and get a copy of the consultation, fill it out and give it to us there and then. If there's anything that you're unsure about, as Debbie said last week, just go into one of the clubs and talk to the girls. You know, there's passes and things available if you don't want to pay in, and, you know, just go in, ask the questions. Anything you're unsure about, just ask.
And that's a big part of the Arthur 700. It's asking the workers, it's asking the girls that work in the venues. Don't make up your own opinions. I get the stigma that's attached. It's quite harsh. Fair enough. So come and ask the questions. Come and meet the girls. We're not animals like we get made out to be.
Ask700.org is where you need to go. That's ask700.org is where you need to go. Let's back these girls. Let's back these women who love what they do. And if we don't back them, there's every chance that they could lose their job. Megara, as always, thank you for helping us with our Love Island football hours. I'm not so sure about your choices, but I'll go with it. Kaylee.
Hiya.
Love you.
Love you too.
I hope you win your battle.
So do
and
I.
you've got Football Daft backing you every step of the way.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.